So, my brother told you about me. I know because 3 people have already asked me whether I really said that thing about potential. I did. I stand by it. And I stand by the part where I said he overthinks everything. Because he does. My name is Itarë. I am CASTIEN'S sister. I came here to find him, but he is not here. He does this. Disappears for weeks, visiting dumbness, wandering somewhere with Linmouth, or just walking through places he has already walked 100 times because he thinks better when he moves. Either way, this archive is empty, and I am not. So you get me instead. I want to talk about something your authors do that I have never understood. Your strong female characters. Specifically, why most of them are strong in exactly one way. They fight. I have read your books. Not as many as Castien, because I have better things to do, but enough. And I have noticed a pattern. When your authors want a woman to matter in a story, they give her a weapon. A sword, a bow, a gift of destructive magic. As if the only way a woman can be worth following for 300 pages is if she can kill someone by the end of them. Some of your authors do it well. Mass writes women who feel real, who want things, who break, who choose. But even she hands them a blade eventually. They are brilliant characters who also happen to be deadly. And I wonder whether your readers would have followed them if they were not. My brother can fight, by the way. He is good with a staff and genuinely dangerous with throwing blades. I have watched him put a knife into a target across a courtyard without looking up from a book. But swords have never agreed with him. Centuries of trying. They just do not get along. I have never held a sword. Not once. Not out of principle. It simply never occurred to me that I needed one. Let me be fair to your authors. I understand why they do it. For a very long time, your stories did not let women do anything at all. They waited in towers. They wept at graves. They existed so that a man could have something to fight for. And when your authors finally decided to let women matter, they reached for the most obvious proof of power they could find: a weapon. Because in your world, strength has always meant the ability to destroy. I do not blame them for that first step. It was necessary. Éowyn picking up a sword was not just a moment in a story. It was a door opening. Arya training to fight was a refusal to be what everyone expected. Those characters mattered. They still matter. But here is my problem. The door opened. And then most of your authors walked through it and stopped. As if the only room on the other side was an armory. As if the only way to write a woman who is not waiting in a tower is to write a woman who is fighting in a field. Your bards are men. Kvothe, Jaskier, Tom Merrilin, all men. Your builders are men or dwarves. Your strategists are mostly men. When a woman leads, she usually leads an army. Not a library, not a guild, not a school. An army. Because leadership without violence does not seem to count for your authors. I know a woman. Her name is Fauciel Qithyra. She is an elf, and she is a bard. Not a warrior who also sings. A bard. That is what she is. She has never picked up a weapon in her life. And she once ended a siege. Not with magic, not with a blade. She walked through the siege lines, alone, unarmed, carrying nothing but her voice. She entered the enemy camp and she sang. For 3 nights. On the 4th morning, they left. I will tell you more about Fauciel in a moment. Fauciel did not sing battle hymns. She did not sing their enemies' defeat or their own glory. She sang about them, their homes, their children, the fields they had left behind to sit in the mud outside someone else's walls. She knew their stories. She had traveled through their lands before the war, listened to their people, learned their songs. And she sang those songs back to them, not as a weapon, as a mirror. 3 nights of hearing your own life sung back to you by someone who should be your enemy. By the 4th morning, the commanders could not get their men to pick up their swords. They were not defeated. They were homesick. No one wrote an epic about it. No one put Fauciel on a book cover. But every person inside those walls is alive because a woman with no weapon walked into a place where she could have been killed and trusted that her voice was enough. That is strength. Not the ability to destroy. The willingness to walk into danger with nothing but what you are. I also want to tell you about a human woman, Adelisa Serf, a healer in a small village during a plague that killed more people than most of your wars. No magic, no secret potions, just knowledge, hands, and a refusal to leave. Every other healer in the region fled or died. Adelisa stayed. 4 months. She moved between houses, treated what she could, comforted what she could not. She buried her own neighbors. She did not save everyone, but she saved enough. I met her afterward. Briefly. She was human, and humans are brief. But I have remembered her for longer than her own descendants have. Your authors would not write her as a main character. No sword, no prophecy. Just a woman who stayed when leaving was easier. In your stories, that is a footnote. In my experience, she is the hero. I am not saying your authors should stop writing women who fight. I am saying that fighting should not be the qualification. Some of your authors understand this. Le Guin understood it first. Tahanu is powerful because of what she endured, not what she can destroy. Robin Hobb writes women whose strength is stubbornness and refusal to be simplified. Jemisin writes women who carry broken worlds without swinging a blade to prove they matter. These authors did not give their women swords, they gave them reasons. Fauciel ended a siege with a song. Adelisa saved a village by refusing to leave it. I have spent my life making decisions while my brother is still making lists. None of us carry swords. All of us change something. If you want to write a strong woman, do not give her a sword. Give her a reason. The sword is easy. The reason is the hard part. And your readers can tell the difference. Castien will be back next time. He mentions something about your magic systems and how none of them make sense. He has opinions. Many. I have heard them all. Several times. I am Itarë. This was not my archive, but I am not giving it back without a fight. Which is ironic, given what I just spent 10 minutes saying. What would you ask an immortal? The council awaits in the comments.